Today, I'm going to be checking out the Fifine H8 studio monitor headphones. So we'll do an unboxing, take a look at what you get, and test out the audio quality of these studio monitor headphones. So let's get on with it. I've reviewed lots of headsets on this channel, but not dedicated headphones. But I was looking for a dedicated studio monitor headphone because A, when I'm gaming, I tend to use a standalone mic like this and not my headset mic. Or if I'm streaming, again, I'm going to be using, these kind of mics like these. I do a lot of editing, so I want a dedicated headphone set for when I'm doing and finalizing the audio in post-production. And so I've gone cheap. These are entry-level Fifine studio monitor headphones. Now, I've gone cheap, but my experience with Fifine is you might buy cheap, but the quality is pretty good. So as I said, we'll do an unboxing and see what we actually get in the box. And, later I'll be doing an overall test. You're getting real clear audio, plug and play, various connectors, noise reduction, detachable coiled cables. And then in the box, obviously you've got a Fifine user guide here. Basic instructions. It's very simple. You're just basically plugging it into your headphone socket, so no USB socket there. And then you get the headphones with the lovely little cute kawaii Fifine smiley face on the side. And here are the audio cables. So the great thing about this is it comes with the two audio cables, and they're coiled and they go up to 3 meters. Wouldn't necessarily stretch back 3 meters. You get a 3.5 mil one here, which is fairly standard socket on a computer. Again, nice flexible coiled cable there. And then the other version, again, same length, about 6'8", 3 meters. And you get the 6.35 millimeter jack there, which is good if you have like an amp, which I use for my microphone so I can monitor my headphones, or an old music amp if you want to kick back and listen to music on an old music amp. In terms of the cords, for a cheap pair of headphones is pretty impressive. You get two sets, as I said. You get 3.5 millimeter and the 6.35 millimeter jacks, and they plug in and plug out directly into the headphones here, which is really, really cool and sort of what you'd expect with studio headphones. The beauty of that is if you do have any problems with the cord, you can just buy a new one and it plugs in straight in there and you've got no problem. Unlike other, headphones where they're kind of connected directly in there, if you have a problem there and there's a weakness or a break in the wire or anything like that, you're buggered. With these, just get a replacement jack and you're all good. They're also coiled as well, and they're super long. They claim here to be stretch out to 3 meters, they claim, which is approximately 9.8 foot. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing that. And of course, with your computer, you don't need any kind of DAC or special, USB plug or anything like that. You can plug straight in to your 3.5 millimeter jack headphone socket on the computer there. Then it's just a case of opening the sound settings and then sort of selecting headphone, in my case, high definition audio device. So it doesn't come up like Fifine headphones or anything like that, like it would if you were plugging it into a USB socket or something like that. Because you're plugging straight into headphone sockets, it just recognizes that it's headphones. In terms of the length, as I said, up to 3 meters. I wouldn't recommend because you start to put strain on it, but I'm over here, as you can see, I'm still plugged in, plenty of room to kind of, walk around, monitor. The point is, it's very different from, say, a gaming headset where you may only have a short distance between you and the computer and your connection to the computer, etc. These are studio monitor headphones, so it gives you a bit more movement and flexibility, which is, of course, really, really cool and important. So there we go. As I said, you get 2 leads that you can plug in, depending whether you're monitoring through an audio system or an old hi-fi. I've got an old amp system there, hi-fi system there that uses the old 6.35 mil jack. So if I want to kick back, listen to some music on the old headphones, I can do that with these as well. But as I said, what is the sound quality like? So I've been using these now for a while. I've been testing them on, a whole variety of things, not just listening to music, but, my kind of Zoom calls at work and stuff, just for the clarity. But most importantly, as I said, for my editing. And I compared them with these Fifine gaming headset, which I have been using for my video editing. I've just, taken that mic out there. And I assumed that the actual sound quality would be the same because they're sort of from the same company. But actually, I find the sound quality of these to be much more accurate. I don't know if it's just me, but they seem to be much more accurate and detailed. So I was pleasantly surprised given the price of these headphones. I mean, they're about $38, 38 quid. I mean, it is cheap. And remember, for that, you're not getting, as I said, a connected headset here. You're getting this is what comes with more professional outfits, where you get an actual cord that you can plug straight in there. Plus you're getting the other cord, and the sound, as I said, it feels accurate, it feels detailed. Now, I think on the bass end, it lacks a little bit of bass. These are passive noise reduction, i.e. they're meant to just cover the ear. So there's no kind of magic going on. All it is it covers the ear. Now, I would say my ears are reasonably big. The older you get, the bigger your ears get. Go figure. I don't think King Charles would be able to fit these on his ears, put it that way. But me, here's my ear size. They just about completely cover my ears. So my ears are inside within the cushion, and they work just fine, and they feel nice and comfortable. And again, you're wearing them for a long time. I've got no hair here, obviously, but it's nice and soft up there. What I do notice, though, is that they sit quite far back on my head because the way my ears are angled. There's no option to sort of twist the headset that way, left and right. They're straight down. So to fit my ears, I prefer my headphones to sort of sit a bit further forward, but because there's no flexibility there, they just sit a little further back of my head. You can see quite far back of my head, but that's just a small detail. They feel soft. They clamp without squishing the head. More of a clamp than these, although I've had these for a bit longer, so maybe they've just loosened. But as I said, they cover the ears, so it's passive noise reduction there, and they feel quite comfortable when I'm editing. I've worn them, I'd say, maybe at times of maybe an hour long, a bit longer. How they are after that, I'm not sure, but I don't get a sense that they would be annoying. I've got glasses, and it's not pushing, which I found with some headphones. It pushes my glass, the bar on my glasses here into my head. These don't. They're very soft, even though the cushion is on my glasses here. They feel very soft and pleasant, and absolutely nice. So I can do lots of video editing, listening to the audio playback, and yeah, I'm getting a good range of details, good frequencies without coloration and distortion and things like that. As I said, the bass is slightly missing, but I prefer that. I don't like my headphones being too bassy because it can kind of override some of the other detail, or you focus on it too much. So I'd say it's fairly mid-range in the sounds, but the sound quality is still very accurate and detailed. Again, for the price of these headphones, which is sort of shocking. As I said, overall, they deliver. They deliver on the sound quality, the accurate and detailed sound quality. Again, probably not super bassy, but that's perfect for me. You get a nice wide range of frequencies. It's clear. I can hear the kind of the background noise when I'm, editing, which is really important. So when I'm trying to take out that background noise, that's really important. And plus I get that nice kind of overall clarity, and they're comfortable to wear, which is the main thing. And as I said, with the fact that you can take these in and out and replace them, it gives them longer life, even though, of course, you've only paid, as I said, about $37, $38 or something for these headset. These wires here are quite thin. The way that they're connected to the headset there seems quite solid and stuff. So I think that they will wear quite well. Again, there's the old kind of sweat on the ears and on these cushions, time will tell, but they're made of the same material as these Fifine, which get used extensively. And I've had these for probably about a year, I'd say, and they haven't cracked yet. So this kind of leatherette is pretty good. So if you're looking for a pair of studio headphones, studio monitoring headphones, for whether you're listening to music or you're doing mixing or you're doing video editing and stuff like that, and you want to pair a dedicated headphones that are going to give you accurate and detailed sounds with a wide range of frequencies that doesn't, have any coloration or distortion, plus are comfortable to wear. These are very, very light. So that's what makes them comfortable to wear. There's no sort of strain on the head or the neck, and they don't clamp too much. Then these are really, really good. My only sort of drawback is I can't turn these left to right. There's a bit of flex, but not very much flex there. But in terms of resizing, there is a sort of ratchet there. It clicks into place. If you can hear it. There. Nice accurate adjustment there, which is what you want with your headphones, so you can get it just right. But overall, I'm super impressed with these. Fifine, again, despite the budget price, the quality exceeds the price. You will not be disappointed. And as I said, you can't go wrong really with $38. I know they say buy cheap, buy twice. But when it comes to Fifine products, in my experience, yeah, buy cheap and you're getting pretty good, I'd say, mid-range quality. No, they're not, as accurate or precise as maybe a £200 pair of studio headphones. But for your basic video editing or mixing or just listening to music and the flexibility that they have, if that's what you want a pair of headphones to do and you want them to do accurately, then yeah, why not give the Fifine H8 studio monitoring headphones a go? These are now my go-to headphones when it comes to editing. Anyway, I hope you found that useful. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, then please give this video a like, because I like it, YouTube likes it, and it helps people like you find videos just like this. And of course, if you're new to my channel, then do me the great honor, please hit that subscribe button, toggle that notification bell, and that way you'll know when I go live with videos just like this. Talking videos just like this, why don't you check out the videos over here? These ones here. Thanks for listening.